Film Development Hell, Day 25, 10 Days to the Movie Premiere is the name of this video. Why? Well, my name is Deborah Richards and I am an independent film director from Las Vegas. And in just 10 days' time, we have the premiere of my new movie, Shaken and Stirred, the story of FLAIR bartending. It's the world's first ever feature documentary about the underground world of competitive FLAIR bartending. There's the movie poster. You can actually check out the trailer down below. And for the next 10 days, you can still pre-order it for 10% off at the link below. So with just 10 days to go, there is so much to do. And if you are new to this channel, this YouTube channel is a daily vlog into my life as a working independent film director. Look, you can even see some of the swag there that we have ready for the premiere. So there is a million things to do. So we're going to get to the list and take a quick look at that. But one of the first things I have to do today, I'm very excited. Adobe approached me about a year ago about being a beta tester for some of their new stuff coming down the line. And our schedules never aligned until today. So one of the first things I have to do in just a minute is spend an hour with Adobe beta testing some new software with them. And that's all I can say about that because it's all very hush-hush and top secret. But I'm very excited about that because, and I feel very honored that they would, consider me a thought leader in post-production and digital stuff to even ask me for my opinion. So that is a great honor. But some of the other things that I have to do today. Okay, so at the premiere, before the movie, we have what we call the pre-roll, which is a bunch of commercials that play just before the movie starts. I have to string them together and edit them. We were supposed to give that to the theater yesterday, but one of our stakeholders was late in getting me their commercial, and so I have to put that all together today and get that to the theater. Some of the other things I have to do today as well is I have to tackle the post release headers for Facebook, because we have these cool graphics that need to get out to all the stakeholders so that when the movie comes out, everyone can post it to their Facebook. Let's see, what else do I have to do on the big list? Let's take a look together. Okay, so this is my big list of things. I have to get a clip of Tom Dyer ready for the email that goes out this weekend. Oh yeah, about the email. So every Sunday we send out an email to our 1905 Film Insiders. If you would like to join that mailing list, go to 1905films.com and sign up for the mailing list. Every Sunday we have exclusive first look clips of the movie, we have swag that we give away, and we even sometimes have tickets for things like the premiere. So, but I have to put together a clip for that email today. Let's see what else I have to do. I also have to send out the RSVPs for the guest list. That's going to go out on Sunday, and I believe one of my business partners, bartending legend Rob Husted, is going to give me a call in a little bit because he has more experience with setting up events on Eventbrite, and so he's going to give me a few tips and tricks in a little bit to get that done. I'm trying to think what else I have to do. Let's get back to that list and take a look together. And if I forget something, remind me. You guys are here with me. So, okay, so we're doing this together. Let's have a look. So, we also have to order new postcards. Basically, if you watched in the last couple of days, you would have seen me putting together the graphics and stuff. If you watched the last couple of days, you would have seen me putting together the graphics for postcards. And basically, each of our affiliates, the different bartending legends who are in the movie, they get their own postcards and they get a unique QR code down here. And if someone scans that QR code, then that affiliate gets money. Now, they get money from the sale, right? So now that they've gone through all their initial postcards, we have to have more printed. But our bartenders are all around the world. So what I have to do this time around, rather than sending them postcards from America, is I have to source local printers in each of the locations that they're at. So like one of the printers I've got to find today would be in Portugal, because we've had a nightmare with our mail trying to get mail to Portugal. So it's a lot to do, right? And you might be like, what the hell has this got to do with filmmaking? And that's kind of why I started this YouTube channel, because it does and it doesn't, right? It has nothing to do with directing, writing, but it has everything to do with independently making movies, right? When you're an independent filmmaker, you got to handle a lot of this, either in a small team or on your own. Luckily, I have a small team, but this is the reality of indie filmmaking. It's a journey, and it's a lot of work. It's not very glamorous. I think people think that it's all red carpets and interviews and stuff like that. Now, speaking of interviews, I do have a bunch of interviews next week. I do have 2 podcasts and 2 TV spots. I'm going to be on Fox 5 and a CBS affiliate here in Vegas. So that's exciting. So lots of good stuff coming up. But nothing really happens before I get my coffee on. So first things first, coffee. Okay, I got my coffee and I'm all ready for this Adobe beta testing. It's just about to start, and I wish I could tell you or show you more, but it's all very hush-hush. But I did want to say that it's just been brought to my attention that today marks my 1-month birthday of creating YouTube videos every day. I actually create them Monday through Friday, so if you like this long-form content and you find this entertaining or educational, please leave a comment below, please like, please subscribe. Really helps us creators out. And this is all still very new to me, and I'm still getting into the rhythm of doing these videos. But I just wanted to say to my 170 subscribers, thank you sincerely so much. I have no idea who's watching, and you're all insane for watching, but that's perfect because I'm a little crazy too, so we can be crazy together. So I'm going to get into this Adobe session, and let's hook up in a little bit. Wow, that was amazing. So I just did my beta testing thing with Adobe. All I can say is that this new stuff is mind-blowing. If you're in post-production, this is going to change the game. That's all I can say. But, yeah, I'm just blown away. That was so cool. Okay, wow. Hey, Patrick. Hey, what you got?
Look.
Oh, yay, this just came in for the hoodie.
For the hoodie, yeah.
Let's try it out. You got that? Can you dress your man? So this is all our swag for the premiere.
We're still waiting for the cup.
Oh, we're still waiting for a cup. But this is swag for the premiere that we're going to have a table set up at the premiere. And there's going to be like a unique QR code so people can just like see the products, but then they can just scan the app and then they can just order it
Because it's made to order.
online. Yeah, because all the stuff is made to order, so we don't want boxes of stuff filling up our place. Cool, let's see it. I like the torso. He's nice and muscular. And then you'll turn that round, right? Or leave it that way? I guess turn it round and put it behind the others.
And we make,
I think if you turn it around and put the hoodie down, then people will realize it's a hoodie.
and I like the fact that it fits all the way to the bottom.
But like put the hoodie down, then people realize it's, oh, maybe
Maybe you should do something for the arms.
Or maybe blow up a balloon and put it in the head and draw a face on the other side. It's getting a little Frankenstein in here. Yeah, that's gonna work.
Okay.
Swag. Yay. How you doing today, Pat?
Good. We have to, yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Just waiting for the cup now.
So what you got going on today?
I have to go to the PR person who works with the theater, tell her update, give her an update of her contacts that she gave us. We've had some luck, but we're hoping for some more bites from local media. I have to send media. We have a press release in Italian. And since one of our bartenders is from Italy, one of our world champion bartenders, is going to be, we're sending it to Italian media, all our press releases to the top magazines and newspapers and TV stations in Italy.
What about doing England for Tom Dyer?
Yeah, we're going to do that too. We're
amazing.
Studying it, yeah. But we already have press releases in English.
Great.
Let me see. I have to set up the social media posts for this coming week.
Oh yeah, I've got to do the. I've got to put together the video for the clip.
Yeah, you have to put the video for the clip.
Let me do that first and get that knocked out and out of the way.
Yeah, and I'll put it onto the email and just check it one more time before we send it.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, we're going to do a quick bit of editing in Resolve. So let's get set up for that. So before I can jump onto that edit, Pat just brought up some stuff to do with the guest list. So I'm going to work on that first because we have to have everyone on the guest list ready to go for the Eventbrite that goes out on Sunday for the RSVPs.
And
So
you might also have a conflict with interviews.
I have a conflict with interviews.
Thursday.
Can we deal with one thing at a time?
Okay.
Can we deal with the guest list first, please?
Yeah. I have two things to tell you.
Let's monotask. Okay, so let me pull up the guest list and then we'll make the adjustments. Okay, Pat, can I borrow you a second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take a look at this guest list. I want you to be on the same page. Where's the dog? I'm always scared of going over her tail.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so this whole red block here, from here down to here, are still people that I haven't heard back from. So I should probably chase
Thomas Fisco we can take out.
Okay, great.
It is +1.
Excellent. Okay, so we'll take him out here. Delete row. Boop. And but we also have to take out Thomas Fisco. So we're just gonna organize this by A to Z. And we'll go down to wherever he is. There he is. Okay, cool. Boop. Delete. Right. Boop. Okay, so this is the count of how many people we have right now to RSVP.
Sure.
Okay, but out of that, there are this many people. Hold on, let me organize that by that. There is this many people who haven't got back to us regarding their +1. So arguably, it's double that number of people that aren't coming.
Right. Okay.
Because everyone's whose email that we have, we know for sure they're gonna.
I got it.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can ask this guy right now by text, and I can follow up with this person
You can,
by
how about Eric
text.
too? He's your friend.
And I will follow up with Eric as well.
Okay.
So I'll follow up on those 3 right now.
Although there's some of them you can sort of. Yeah.
I've already asked Mike to give this guy a nudge to get back to us. So I'm not stressing on that one.
I know. Yeah. So if she doesn't.
Oh,
answer,
could you
then
chase up
answer.
this? Could you chase up that one?
Yes. Okay.
Awesome. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Cool. So that's where we're at.
Right.
This one I think is trolling us.
Yeah. I think. So. I think so too, because they are posting a lot. They're doing posts on social media, but they're not answering our emails from you or me.
If you're watching this and you're that person, we know. Okay, let's keep going. So let's do it. Let's chase up those. Okay? And then we'll... Awesome. Okay, I'll go to text people. So Pat, this is my text to Eric. I put, hey Eric, I hope you're okay. Just following up on your +1 name and their email ID for the premiere. Are you still able to make it? I think it's important you're there. This film has your blood in it. That sounded dramatic, LOL, but seriously, I truly love you to be there and celebrate this film with so many people that love you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. So I got a grip on the guest list now. We now know how many people roughly are coming to the premiere. I mean, we know how many people are going to RSVP on Sunday, so this is exciting. Pat, you were saying there's a scheduling conflict?
1 second.
I'm scared of rolling over my dog's tail. I keep doing it on my chair. Oh, there you are, Cookie. Hi!
She's over there.
She's so cute. Let's check in with Cookie real quick. Cookie? Hold on. Cookie? How are you feeling? How are you doing? Are you having a good day? Are you chilling? She's so good with the camera. She always knows where the camera is. It's insane. She was made for TV. Okay, we're back. So what's the scheduling conflict?
Okay. Here, pull this up. On Thursday, March 20th,
Yes.
you and me are being interviewed by Aaron for Aaron's podcast at 8 o'clock.
1 second, let me pull up my calendar. On the 20th at 8 a.m., yes.
And then at 9 o'clock, it's
Yes.
you for Joanne.
Yes.
So that's not a conflict. We can get Aaron's done within an hour.
Well, I don't have to be here to do the interview with Joanne. Remember last time I did it from, what's that place that I go right? What's the town? 100 miles north of Vegas.
Alamo?
Yeah, Alamo. I go there and I write. And the last time I did an interview, have a great day. I'll see you later. What was I saying? Last time I was at Alamo, I did an interview with Joanne. That was.
Okay, so we're gonna 8 o'clock. We do that within an hour. And then you just hop on to Joanne.
Yeah, I think. Well, I wonder if we could do Joanne's interview from that place that we're doing Aaron's. Oh, or isn't Aaron's online here at home?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Oh, so we don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, we don't have to go anywhere.
So it's just one interview, 1 hour, and then the next hour another interview.
Okay, so you don't think it's gonna last more than an hour, Aaron's?
Well, it can.
What?
It can't.
Okay, I guess it can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Problem solved.
Okay.
I'm gonna update my to-do list because I'm done. Okay, so oh shoot, I gotta do the postcards today. That's stressful. Postcards. Okay. I have to what are the priorities right now? I was gonna do the post headers. Post FB headers. Do you have a priority for me? Oh, the email.
Yeah,
the email, Dario.
Not Dario, it's Tom this time.
Ah, okay, Tom, email, edit. That is a priority. Okay, let me see what else is on my list, but I'm going to make that the priority. Okay, test ECP, done. Parcel Force, that is, that's my sister. She's dealing with our stuff in England from Portugal. Drama with the mail. Okay, I still gotta get filters for the office. Life be lifing. I have to schedule the group meet with CB on Macau. What else? Pat's working on. Oh, any updates on the fourth PA?
No. Debbie forwarded this to me.
I've got to do the QR code for March. Here we are in Resolve, and I have to make a clip for our email that goes out this Sunday. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is import a rip of the movie, and that would be in my documents. Where are my documents? Okay, so I'm going to just bring in probably a 1080 ProRes rip. I'm going to bring that in. I'm going to take a beat for my drives to wake up. In fact, I think that's what's going on. Let me try that again. Is that already in there? Oh, it went in. My bad. My eyes are getting bad. That's terrible, right? Okay, so let me make a new timeline just from this. Oops. Sure, timeline 27. Okie dokie, guys. Here's the whole movie. There you go. So, Cookie, don't get squirrely. Now we're gonna bring that into email clips. And we're gonna call this, let's make this easy. Just copy that. and then paste that. Timeline, what do we got doing here? 13. Lucky 13. And this is going to be Tom Dyer, yeah? Pat?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So we got
After this, we have only one more. It's crazy.
That's crazy. We've been doing this email countdown, so what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna pull up this other one. I always like to put my timelines in chronological order, so this essentially is what we're gonna copy some elements from here. So I just want to move that out of the way and oops, why didn't that paste in? Paste? Oh yeah, it did. Okay, great. So I'm just copying the bumpers from the end of this email clip. Okay, and then we'll put the content in between the clip. Do you recall which? Oh, it was on the emails, wasn't it? Do you recall which shot which clip of Tom you want, Pat?
It's on that piece of paper.
You mean an email?
An email I sent you, yeah.
On that piece of paper? That's because you had it probably on a piece of paper originally, didn't you? You're so analog. I love that. Okay, let's see. Okay, you guys can't see my emails, so we can skip ahead here. Dialogue, sound effect thing here, down here, and let me just throw these two clips up here.
Oh. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Good. All right, so do you still need help with the Eventbrite and figuring out the tickets, or where are we at?
Yeah, you want to... Hey, Rob, do you want to give me a FaceTime on my phone?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. That's fine. Bye. Hey. Yeah, what?
Hey, how's it going? You want to say hi to YouTube people?
Hi, YouTube people.
Awesome. Thanks for calling.
No problem. So I like I said, I keep your YouTube channel on all the time. So I usually fall asleep or wake up to it watching it. So when I was falling asleep last night, henceforth the late text, I'm like, hey, now I better understand why you called me because it was playing that part of what's going on. So if I'm not mistaken, what you're trying to do is set up the Eventbrite so everyone can get their tickets because you have their email addresses. And you want them to get their tickets, but you don't know how to handle if they have a +1 or this or that to make sure they only get one ticket, correct?
Yeah, but I think you solved that last time we spoke because basically we adjusted it so that anyone can only RSVP for one, right? And now we have everyone's email address and name, so everyone's just going to get an individual email.
Okay, because here's how we handle it for all of our other events like this, like Miami Run Congress and events that I help do exactly this.
Yeah.
There's something that you can do in Eventbrite where you create a hidden ticket so it doesn't show up. And once you create a hidden ticket, on the very top, there's a little box there that says apply promo code. You put in 200 individual codes, so each code is significant to a particular person's name. So each code will let them only get one ticket. So in the email, you just send, let's say, Ken Hall +1. You send Ken Hall 2 promo codes, and then he'll only be able to get 2 codes. So I literally just did it again to make sure I remembered how to do that.
Yeah.
And it takes like 5 minutes, and that's the easiest way to control that, and you don't have to think about anything.
Well, we've already got everyone's name and email now.
No. I'm saying, yeah, you got the name and email. So this is how I do it. Is you go to Eventbrite first.
But I'm saying that we all we have to do now is copy and paste that table and hit send. That's it.
Okay, if you want to do it that way, that's fine. With the +1, however you want to do it.
Your way sounds more elegant, but I wish I'd known that before I got everyone's email and name. That that would have been, because it sounds like that's the way to do it. Obviously, that's pretty smart. But now we're actually at the point where because we have everyone's email and name, and it's already set to just one ticket each. we can just
So
send
how
that
are you
out.
going to control when someone has to get a second ticket? Like, for example, Ken Hall. I'm curious how you're going to handle that.
Because we have Ken Hall's +1's name and email.
Okay.
So like you will get a email on Sunday to RSVP.
So you're just going to send them their ticket. Is that what I'm getting at? So they don't have to go to Eventbrite?
No, they'll get an email from Eventbrite saying you're invited. Click here to RSVP. They click, and then that's it. They're on the list.
Oh, so you did a will call instead of ticket. Either way, as long as you got it figured out, that's all good.
Yeah. No, we've got it figured out because the thing, because before the problem was we didn't know how to handle the +1, but then we figured ask everyone who their +1 is and give us their name and email, and everyone has done that except for like there's a couple people on the list, but we were just actually talking about that, and you'll see on the video in a few days that the last thing I was doing was texting those people.
About 10 people.
Is it 10?
Yeah, about I think 8, 10.
10, yeah.
Oh.
So
John, John Bandy, he wasn't thinking of not coming because his wife is really sick, but it looks like now his son Jet, he was the baseball player. Yeah, he's going to take his dad.
Oh, that's awesome!
That's really good.
Would be just blown away by seeing him there, so that's going to be great.
Yeah, he was with the Red Sox. I mean, he was. his son's like a total pro.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, one day I guess like I got to figure out like Eventbrite more, but I don't really do many events, so it's not something that I use a lot. But I think that sounded like a good solution, but it wasn't that much, and it had the other consequence of reaching out to everyone and asking them for their +1 and their name and their email. It had the consequence of like it got everyone hyped up as well about it. Like, it's almost like a good reminder before the reminder. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so everyone's all vibed up about it because everyone's writing back like so excited and so that's really cool. But let me take a look at the guest list live. Hold on. We are missing the +1 name and emails for 11 people. And of those 11 people, one we think is trolling us. One is MIA. 3 I've reached out to. 1 Pat has reached out to. So we're in communication with most of them. They're just getting us the last.
There's about 4 of them that we're just wait. We know they're going to come. We really like 99%. They just have to get us the email. Their +1.
I think there's one that's trolling us.
Yeah.
I love it.
Someone we know locally.
No, don't say that. You can't say that. Don't say that. You guys didn't hear that. All right. But there is a troll. There's a troll in the woods.
Hey, if we're that important, that's a compliment.
Yeah. Well, we will talk.
Well, anything else I can help with while you got me? Because today I'm free just answering emails and running errands.
No, I think we're good. I'm working on today. I'm working on the email for the email. I'm trying to edit the email clip for the email that goes out on Sunday. Pat's dealing with press and stuff. I've got 4 interviews next week, 2 podcasts and 2 TV, Fox 5 and CBS affiliate. And Lorenzo was on TV the other day, and
it comes out. Lorenzo comes out in Texas on Tuesday, so it'll probably be online on the newscast.
This reminds me. I wanted to speak about this today. I know that Danielle is making a kind of spreadsheet and collection of all the interviews that I've been doing,
Right.
but we need to integrate that with a collection of all the interviews so that we can then later somehow connect that to the IMDB, which is something else we want to talk to ZB about.
About ZB, yeah, we're going to talk to ZB about
yeah.
it. And then next Tuesday, Deb and Lindsay are going to be on the Fox 5 news. And then on the Monday, the day before the premiere, Deb and Colby are going to be on Channel 8, the CBS affiliate in town. So
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
And,
awesome.
and then I'm on
and
another.
I think we're gonna get a few. We got a few more bites. Nothing confirmed yet, but we got a few more bites. So yeah. So
And I was on Tough Shift with Robin the other day, which went really well. We spoke about that. Yeah. So it's all blurring into one right now. I can't believe how fast the last 10 weeks are gone. It's crazy.
It's going to be great, and I think afterwards, everyone talking and posting on social is going to create more buzz. That more news will come from this, and the word will just keep spreading.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to give you a heads up. Dress the Drink is a local company that was in some of the ingredients for the cocktails at the premiere. And when I contacted them, I cold called them, right? And I was speaking to this lady, and she was so nice, and she volunteered to send all the product for free. I think the product was a jalapeno honey syrup for one of the cocktails, and the product for the other one was like dehydrated grapefruits. And they're a local company. I don't know if you're familiar with Dress to Drink, but
Dean says he was.
Brought it up before because you included them with something. That's all I remember.
yeah, she was so sweet. And by the way, they have 5,000 accounts,
Mhm.
and they're based here in Vegas. And I didn't realize at the time, but she's the CEO. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, and she was so nice and so willing to help that Pat and I there, and then we called her back and we were like, hey, we'd like to invite you to the premiere, and also if you'd like to give us a commercial, we'll put it on the pre-roll with the other commercials, because it will be a mostly hospitality crowd and stuff. And so that was the commercial that's holding us up on the pre-roll, which was what I was trying to get to the theater yesterday, and I had a meltdown because they missed the deadline, so they're getting it to me today. So we've got to take that to the theater separately. But I just wanted to give you a heads up, so on the night you're not like, who the hell is Dressed to Drink?
Yeah, I would just talk to Gene and give him a heads up because he's gonna get heat from Bill about another syrup. So just give Gene the heads up.
They mostly do garnishes.
Yeah, I remember you said the garnish, which I didn't think about anything after that, but I didn't know about the syrup, so I just know how Gene's gonna react from Bill reacting.
Okay, fair comment. Ah!
Hey, just a couple of pieces trying to make them all work.
Yeah. Just oh my gosh. Okay, could you speak to Dean about that? Because
Okay, I got a call with him at 8 o'clock tonight about the broadcast for the competition, so I can talk to him and then I'll let you guys work it out.
Yeah. If you could explain the situation and stuff. Not that I'm trying to avoid him or anything. I just got like a ton of other things that I'm still trying to get to. I'm getting a call from an unknown. That's not good. I don't know anyone unknown.
Cool.
And yeah, if you could speak to him about that, and then tell him to hit me up. And but check out their website to see what they've got all their.
Dress to Drink, you said it was?
Yeah, I think it's dresstodrink.com because they have all their products there, obviously.
Okay.
And I hope it does work out because they shot a commercial specifically, and that's why they were late to the punch. Yeah.
No, not my call. I just know how other people are. So.
Sure. Okay,
I'm
well.
always down for including as many as we can.
Yeah, I think it's good spirits because it's also Vegas and it is a Vegas-centric, Chapow Pow. But we are obviously highlighting Finest Call way more, with Step and Repeat and shouting. We've been shouting them out in interviews and so on. In fact, Lorenzo I made him point to get him to shout out Finest Call Real and Patron on his TV spot, and they said that they would get back to him about whether that's allowed or like. They filmed it, but I don't know if that part's going out. So we've been making a point to, and obviously I redid all the postcards. That's another thing I got to do today is order postcards and contact that place. So much going on. That's why if you could smooth the wheels for the for the conversation with Dean, that would be amazing because I'd hate to.
The good thing is, the answer to this would be, it's another syrup, but it's a syrup you don't currently make.
Ooh.
I mean, they have a jalapeno syrup, which is closed. They have an agave, but they don't have a honey pepper. So that would be the angle.
And also it's a local brand, and they're helping us out.
They help
So
us a lot. They give us
they're
free stuff.
yeah, they're giving us free stuff at the last minute when, you know, it's pretty hectic. And it's like I tell people, like, you know, like, what has this got to do with filmmaking? Like, excuse my French, but like, as a writer-director, it's like, why am I worrying about dehydrated grapefruit garnish? Do you know what I mean? And like, don't even get me started on the mail. We've got stuff going on that's bananas with them. Have you heard about all the mail problems we have right now?
No, you just said mail, so that's news to me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
That's the only thing I know about.
how do I summarize this quickly? Okay, so first of all, the step and repeat that got printed. The company that we thought was in Vegas is actually in LA. They just have different website addresses, so they were a bit sneaky about that because they have an address. But anyway, so got the tracking number, tracked it coming out of LA. That's how we found out they were in LA, and then the package went to New York.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, right. So we contacted them, and then turns out like 1,000 FedEx packages or something were put on the wrong truck. Not all from them, from all over the place. Like a whole wrong truck went to New York. Syracuse. So the step and repeat is on its way from New York back across the country to us. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, the package of 200 flyers that was sent to Tom Dyer in Portugal that we had to go en route through my sister because of the retaliatory tariff stuff going on, that got to Tom, and even though it was given a value of $0 when my pounds or whatever, zero value when my sister sent it, customs had made a mistake and put a value of 10,000 euros. And so Tom, they wanted Tom to pay customs on it. And I have the paperwork of when my sister sent it and the paperwork of when Tom got it, and we can see the error. And so it got sent back to England. So my sister, because Tom's going to be in England on the 18th, so my sister was going to get it back in England and then just send it to London. But when it got back to England, customs wants my sister to pay the customs on it because it's worth 10,000 euros. And she's like, no, that's why it got sent back in the first place. So they're like, well, you can pay the £400 and get it back and then fill out a complaint form to get your money back later. And so we said, right? So that's ongoing and still not resolved. And my sister has kicked it up the chain, and it's all happening simultaneously while we're dealing with this New York shenanigans with the step and repeat. So like that's why I was like, don't even get me started on the mail.
I could have sworn when I talked to Tom, he said he got the flyers.
He did get them. Oh, maybe
he had them, but didn't have them in hand.
No. Maybe he was talking about European bartending schools in Paris, Milan, London, and Cape Town. We got all the rest to everywhere else, but the Portugal ones were the ones that someone made an error in a company called Parcel Force, apparently, that does the parcel part of the service of the British Royal Mail in England, and that's what went wrong, allegedly, apparently.
Jesus. Well, for the record, two things. First thing, every time you say shapow-pow, it's a drinking game now, so we have to take a drink.
Let me explain to YouTube real quick. Let me explain to the people on YouTube. So in the movie, Tobin Ellis says shapow-pow in Shaken and Stirred, right? And I've seen the movie like some 45 times now, whatever, and I love shapow-pow. So Tobin, thanks for shapow-pow. I've onboarded it. It's now one of my things. And so now Rob is saying that every time I say shapow-pow, we got to do a shot, which could be very problematic because I don't really drink. So
I think you say it.
I'll do an air shot, okay? It's like every time we see Pat or me in the movie in the background, we do an air shot.
Yeah.
It's so funny. So yeah. So anyway, I got to get on with it rather than just talking about it.
All right, call me if you need me. Bye.
Okay, thanks. Ciao. Okay, so I have the Tom email edit done. Next on my list, the priority should probably be the postcards. I got to figure out where we're getting them printed and who we're getting them printed for. So that's going to happen, but right now I feel a little woozy, so I'm going to eat some lunch. I got a yummy salad, and so it's lunchtime. So lunch is over, got coffee. Pat said he is in Italy because he's doing some Italian translating something. I have to figure out postcards. I have to find a cheaper place than the place we've been using. Okay, we got a problem, Houston. Shipping prices for these flyers are bananas. So for 1,000 flyers from this vendor, it would be $65.
Which is cheaper than the one we used before.
Yeah. So, but we would have to pick a pricing, like, look, the cheapest is FedEx Ground, and estimated delivery date would be the premiere. That's cutting it very close.
Really close. Next Day Flyers is better with the shipping.
And Rob just said that this is out of Florida.
Yeah, I know.
Let me scroll down and check out these other Delta.
Basically,
Sorry,
for Next Day Flyers to get us here, it would be like their shipping is really cheap. Well, I don't know, maybe it's gone up.
Maybe it's gone up. We'll check in a second. But this all this is 85. It looks like. Hold on, Nevada.
I will check to see if Next Day Flyers has gone up.
Why is Nevada not on here?
It's Las Vegas. See up there. It's not a city name, not state.
Where is it?
$85.
85. So that's 85 and 65 equals
150.
So let's see. This is Next Day Flyers. It's a little thicker, $80. 3-day business, $80. It's $80 instead of 150. I think. Hold on, is that?
No, that's the shipping cost plus the whatever, isn't it? Yeah.
No, I think that's
total.
I think that's total.
And I would do that.
Yeah.
If that's total.
I believe so. Hold on. Let's try. Upload your file. Let's see. Hey, can I just log in because my files are already. Oh no, these are new files. Okay. Upload file. Master 2. Gotta wait for the drive to wake up. Gotta wait for me to wake up. Got more coffee. Yum. Okay, affiliate program, postcard finals. We're doing Lorenzo to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to do the backside. Excuse me, missus. Okay, that's that done. We don't need a proof. Add to cart. Okay, let's have a look. Shipping options, get estimate. 89123.
But that's for us. We need Lorenzo.
Yes, because we'll give them to him at the correct.
I thought we were going to send them to Texas now. We wanted them now. Do you want to just put in his? Are we going to send it to him?
No, I thought we were going to have them all at the premiere, so we can have them around the merch table.
But he had asked for some like right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what is his zip code? So I should check that with the rush flyers as well, just in case it changes things.
He's in Brownsville.
Never heard of it.
Texas.
Never heard of it.
I do. Give me his new information. I don't know why this has the old information.
You want me to text him?
I don't know why.
Let me text him.
Because he gave me his new address. I don't know why I don't have.
So
what are you doing here?
Address, please, stat. That's what I wrote. Address, please, stat. We'll see. We'll see how long he takes to get it. So I just managed to request a quote from a printer in Portugal for 1,000 postcards, 4x6, 12-point, full color, both sides, UV coating, both sides. So that we can have those sent directly to Tom Dyer in Portugal because of all of the international hoo-ha with mail. Still don't really have an update on our Step and Repeat. It's on its way across the country. I managed to get the email done for Patrick, the email video. I've still got to work on the post headers, but I think I'm going to tap out for the day because it is only 10 days away, the premiere, and it's very nerve-wracking, and there's a lot to do, and I need to take time for my mental health. Just when I thought I was done, I get pulled back in. We just got the last clip that we need for the pre-roll that is going to go before the movie at the premiere. So let me share my screen. So here's a little...
Hi everyone, I'm Cindy with FLAIR, CEO of Film Director.
Okay, so we've got to add this video to the pre-roll, so I'm just going to throw it into this folder here and open up Premiere. I have the Premiere open up, and let's see, we want to bring in that last commercial. That'll be on my desktop right now. Where is it? It's something pre-roll. There we go. Okay, and I want to bring in this file. There it is. Let me throw it in the timeline, see. Great. Okay, so we've got to make it fit the timeline. Was it fit? Oh, it was fit. Okay, great. Let me try putting it in front of all these. Pow. Okay, cool. So that is, in total, the whole pre-roll is 13 minutes, Pat.
The how 13?
13 minutes to cycle through everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So start from the back.
I'll start it so that yeah,
the...
exactly. But first of all, let me unlink all this audio, and let me just see if I can somehow do some leveling here with the essential sounds. Is there a way to level? Let's see what our peaks are at.
Hi everyone, I'm Cindy with Cindy's Creative Brain.
It looks like it's a -6 peak.
How far, minus Cobble?
Okay, that's a bit low. You know what? Let me just manually change, or can I do them all at once and change the gain to audio gain? Let's do normalize peaks to -6. That's pretty aggressive. Let's do let's just do -4. Split the difference.
Hi everyone, I'm Cindy with FLAIR, CEO.
Rick,
Where
we share
engineering competitions to building. The FBA is once again setting the stage for the
very best in the industry.
I'm gonna help the boys out here and just improve the audio gain on this clip. Normalize peak to -4 because that was kind of quiet compared to
Our international brand partners as well.
better. Okay.
And Mario Gill competing for the U.S. You better
Be a better bartender. Enjoy today.
Keeps us curious. Without it, we
Let's see. -4. Okay, so you can't do it to a whole group. You got to do these individually. Normalize peak to -4. I didn't know that. Audio gain. I don't know if you guys can hear, but Cookie is snoring on my lap.
Oh, she's such a cutie pie.
4. I think I just did that. Audio gain, -4. Boop, boop, doop, doop. Can't remember which ones I did now. -4. again, -4, bap. Okay, so
To the thrills of bartending.
let's see what these transitions look like.
Heaven into the next 5 years.
Nice. Nice.
Welcome to the real world.
Nice.
Welcome to Cocktail Network Live, the ultimate streaming death.
Cool.
Things.
Invest in yourself to be a better bartender. Enjoy today.
Yeah, these are looking good. Okay, so let me do this. Let me nest this. Okay, and then let's duplicate it a bunch of times to get an hour out of this. Okay, so that's to an hour 5, but we actually want it to end on the hour, pretty much exactly. So let me find that in the timeline. I'm just rolling it off here. Perfect. Okay, so that's where we want it to end. So I'm just going to kind of do that. Let's see what the first commercial it lands on here. Let me see how far into this commercial we're at. Let me see how far out we are. Oops. I'm going to unlink the audio so I can use that just as a marker to see how much more of the commercial we have. Perfect. It's just a tiny little bit. So we can do that. We can be a couple seconds over an hour. It's not going to hurt anyone. Okay, so this is it. So the total runtime on our pre-roll, Patrick, is 1 hour and 21 seconds. Acceptable?
Oh, what is it?
1 hour and 21 seconds.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect, right?
Amazing.
Cool. So now I can rip this out and I can upload it to the G drive. And then I can contact the theater and let them know this is available to download, and we are good to go. Whew. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to go to export. Blah, blah, blah.
When you do the logos at the bottom, do you customize it with columns?
No, I don't recall. Maybe not necessarily,
You
but
just put the images right next to each other.
I think what I usually do, you're talking about the email, right?
Yeah.
What I usually do is I go into Photoshop and then I'll put the logos all together and create a new graphic from it.
I got it. Yeah, that's great.
And then just pop that in, make it easy.
Makes sense.
Okie dokie. So, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Desktop, SAS Premiere pre-roll. Okay, cool. So we're going to call this SAS Premiere pre-roll.
Yeah, makes sense.
Premiere pre-roll. Perfect. Does pre-roll have a hyphen?
What?
Does the word pre-roll have a hyphen?
Pre-roll? Yeah.
Okay. So, SAS Premiere, pre-roll, blah, 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 save. What are we going to do this at? High quality? No. Let's do it as, we want... Yep, that looks good. Video. Let's match the source. 38402.160. Let's check this. You might be wondering, guys, like, why it doesn't fill the frame, but that's so that the movie has a little bit more impact when the movie comes on. So this is just literally for people like filtering in, getting their drinks, socializing, doing interviews on the red carpet. This will be playing during that whole shapow-pow.
Well, on the big screen.
But on the big screen. Okay, so I just need to export that out now, I think. We're all good. H.264 is fine. Blah, blah, blah. This is all good. Yep, entire source. Okay, export. Cool. So that is exporting. Okay. So let me have a look at my list. Postcards, done. I'm getting it's ongoing to be honest, but I'm getting a quote from Portugal for the postcards there. And we're waiting on Lorenzo's address to find out his zip code so we can get a quote for the postcards there. The Facebook headers I'm actually going to put off because it's not a major priority. So I might actually do that tomorrow. And then Tom's email for the edit, got that done. I still have to do the QR code for the merchandise, but I think I can put that off till nearly the premiere because I got to preserve my mental health and I got to take time for me. So if you like this long form content, please like and write a comment down below. If you want to subscribe, click in the circle over here. And I will see you all tomorrow with some more filmmaking mayhem. 10 days to the premiere. Peace.